Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So, Sunday afternoon, I came to this local fire museum, Santa Clara Fire Museum. And I was received by the docent here, and she was very, very impressive. I will go to a little bit further detail a bit later. Now here, let's take a look at this. This is just one of the best museum I have been to.
Oh,
It's
so much.
close, so touching. Now, what get you two started? Shall we start from you?
Oh, my husband being a volunteer for the fire department. He was a volunteer for over 30 years, 35 years. So, of course, when your husband's involved in something, you become involved with it.
Were you
No, I was a cosmetologist by trade. So, yeah, it's the other end of the spectrum. But, like I said, it's just been a labor of love.
and true love of life?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Met a lot of kids that wanted to be firefighters,
Yeah.
and that has been a real gift, you know, to watch them achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
And so this is a learning facility.
Yeah.
We teach kids about fire safety and everything else.
And history.
Yeah.
And history.
of the city.
Yeah.
Alison, you tell me so much.
Thank you.
you.
Oh, you're welcome.
How did you get involved in
Well,
this?
my mother-in-law wanted to donate her late husband's uniforms,
Oh,
which is over here.
yeah.
And so I approached the museum and said, you know, would you like to display a uniform? And they said yes. And we, so this is Joseph Penna's uniform, and we bought a mannequin to put it on here, and then here's his portrait. So the museum had been closed because of COVID, but they had still received a lot of donations, and Barbara's office was just packed full of boxes, and Kent said she just had a real hard time facing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, she needs help, and I'm really good at organizing. So I volunteered, and we worked through and got through all the boxes, and I just started coming every Sunday and just made friends. They're just lovely people, and I just enjoy my time here. I really do. And it's a way to honor my father-in-law.
Family. Yes.
Family.
Runs in the family.
It runs in the family. Yes, it does.
Not only your father-in-law, right?
Yes, my husband was a firefighter. I was a firefighter. I became a fire prevention officer. Retired, you know, my husband and I are both retired now. We moved to Santa Clara so we could be close to his mom because she still lives in her house. She's going to be 97 very soon. Yeah, so family.
Yeah.
We serve family, we serve the city.
This is so touching. Shall we take a look at the books we
Yes, the
collected?
books. Oh
That's
my gosh.
wonderful. Yes.
I would have been a librarian.
Wow.
I love
Which
librarians.
In New
I'm from New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just here for the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, their daughter is going to University of Santa Clara.
That's right, it's parents' weekend.
wonderful.
Parents' weekend.
That's
Yeah,
right, I
and it
didn't
seems
see
like
that.
most of the parents have left, but we have the extra.
Well, at least it's not raining this weekend.
Yeah, you guys have had quite a bit of rain.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
pretty light.
Yes. I want to hear your story.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically in Santa Clara in the 1850s and 60s, there were just a few businesses. I mean, there was like a mercantile business and a livery stable, but there was a brewery, there was a lumber mill, and there was a tannery. Early 1900s that they had metal buckets. And so these buckets, you know, they all have the round ends. And part of the reason was it held a little more water, but then these wouldn't get stolen.
Oh.
There was ranches and farms
Yeah.
and buckets were
Yeah.
everywhere. So actually every home was required to have a supply of buckets.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
when
So in the other room, the curator is doing an explanation. So I come here and look at the different room. So this one are the local artist, and the artist, his name is Franklin Welsh. I think his name is Frank Welsh. He did these 3 big fires, and this is a historical big fire in the Santa Clara area. And this one is Leek Mill. Leek Mill is one of the very prominent Santa Clara residents. He used to live here and made a lot of money, and there was a leek observatory. That observatory to see the stars now still in function in the Mount Diablo, and his observatory is actually has some contribution in Einstein's relativity discovery. It's a long, complicated story. I may not be able to cover it, but Leek Mill is one of the very Leek's Mill is one of the very important historical place. And here is another big, huge fire in Santa Clara. This one is a Santa Clara Mission, and it's burnt down. And I forgot which year. I think it's 1926. It's burned down and now rebuilt, and it's in still in exhibition in Santa Clara University. And this one is the fire in Mayfair. It used to be fruit storage, has a lot of cool wood, and some teenager did some arson and throw fire, and it was a huge fire, kept burning for 3 weeks until it's totally put down. And these are the painting or drawing by the artist Frank Welsh. By Frank Welsh. Look at this wonderful artwork. This is mostly his artwork. His artwork wall. And this room is right now is used for students coming here to touch. This one is used as a training facility for the firefighters. And this one is a pull box. Once you open it up, once there is a fire, you open it, pull it down. You pull it down, and then it ignites the inside indicator, and this lock indicates the number. Gamewell is the company making it, and goes to here 162, and there is a electric wire connected, and this one will type out, bang 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 bang, type out the punch hole. And where is the other machine? Type out punch hole like this one. So he will get the number, and this number corresponds to this number. These are the street interlocation. Street 132 162. Where is 162? Yes, that is 162. So the street interlocation, and then they get the exact place of where the fire is. And and here is the volunteer dispatcher, and he will receive the information, use a rotary telephone, indicate to the person, to the people, to the different fire station, fire brigade, and start to fight the fire. And these are some model cars. Oh, they look so cute, so cool. And this one is Leonard George. He is the very first firefighter, paid firefighter. Santa Clara County used to have volunteer firefighters, and started from him after World War II, 1950, 1949, World War II finished. Santa Clara County started the firefighting department, and he was the first person that is the fire chief or fire marshal, and his name Leonard George. This one is Joe, fire chief, from different age, different time. The huge fire in different time and place. And there are this museum have a couple of other people coming here to visit, and they are firefighters, and the people who work here are firefighters. They are just you feel so connected. Yeah. So, and what does firefighters do? And this one is a traffic accident, a car turnover. Firefighter went there, and this is a huge fire. Firefighter went there, and this one is in 2009. There was an accident in Great America Park. It's an amusement park, and there were these roller coasters and those very very heart-wrenching amusement park things, and there was an accident, and firefighter came to them and talked to the boys, talked to the kids. Don't worry, I am here, I can save you. And it get resolved safely. So other different kind of problems, the firefighters. So here is the entrance. As we get in, we come to the first room, and this is the starting of the firefighting history of Santa Clara. In 1849 or 1849, 1850, California became one state of the United States, joined United States, and this area started to become quite prosperous. because Santa Clara is famous for its good weather, a lot of sunshine, Mediterranean weather. So there is a lot of fruits grown here, agriculture very developed. So there was a valley of heart and delight, a lot of development in this area. And there was in 1853, there was a huge fire. One of the religious leader, a priest or someone's daughter, was perished in the fire. And that huge fire started people taking action to prevent fire, to fight the fire. So this started in 1855, started volunteer fire brigade, firefighting department. And these people are all volunteers. They are not paid, and they have at that time, everyone is a firefighter. So one interesting thing about this is that all the fire buckets are round on the bottom. First, it can take more water. Second, it will stop people from stealing. If you see someone have this at home, it means it is stolen. And when there was big fire, everyone participate in the firefighting. Big guy, adult will throw the water, and young children may pass by the empty bucket. All this. So the first firefighters, this was the starting place. I think this is the first, yes, the first chief engineer of Santa Clara County firefighting from 1875 to 1881. Honorary Friedrich Christian Frank, and he later on became a senator or a very influential person in Santa Clara and in California. This was the mission before the fire, Santa Clara mission. And this particular picture was the real picture. At that time, there was no panoramic view, so they take picture here, and then the photographer take picture here, and then the photographer take picture here, and then stitch that three pictures together and hand paint the color, which my sister actually did that. I used to, that's something that I understand. Okay, here is another very interesting picture. Yes, so they take a picture of one patch here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. One picture. Okay, second round here. Now the third round here. Third or fourth, and until the last picture, he ran back again, so he got his picture taken 2 times. So the volunteer firefighters have their annual pancake, annual event and annual outing, go to the park, have a lot of fun. And here are their activities. And I I was really very impressed by these paintings. And these paintings were painted by a firefighter. He used to be a firefighter also. So he painted this, and his name is Frank Welsh. Maybe you can, I have searched online. He actually had a website about all his artworks, his diving, scuba diving journey, his artwork, his sculpture, and these oil painting are he hand painted, and yeah, these he hand scratched, scribble scrap scratched, hand drawn. What a wonderful artist. Maybe you can, if you are interested, search his website, Frank Welsh. So this one is, oh, look at this. And this one are the company volunteer. Used to be only a few companies, but everyone joined, but some big company had more. See, the Columbia Hose Company, Tiger Engine Company, Hope Hose Company, and Hook and Ladder Company. All these other companies that started this Santa Clara firefighting. And not only men, also women was recruited into the firefighting. And this is Barbara Canto, is the first woman volunteer firefighter in Santa Clara. Oh, she's a single mom, and she passed all the tests. Oh, did I see her? Let me check. And did great job in the firefighting. The first volunteer firefighter. If someone wants to join firefighting, they need to be introduced and get voted. And there are white ball and black balls. The volunteer firefighters, they will decide together who gets in. You introduce your friend. Okay, let's have a vote. So the firefighters will put their vote from the back, and then they draw the balls come out. If you get more white ball, you are in. If you get more black balls, you are out. You are not permitted. So the word, so the expression, get blackballed, is coined. When you are get blackballed, when you are get blackballed, you are out. Out of luck. How interesting. And this one is aluminum ingot. The aluminum melt. So there was a very, very huge fire. That was there was a huge fire in I forgot which one, 1981 Mayfair. This was can you see it? This was storage room. Santa Clara had a lot of fruits, so this was the big, huge storage room, and with some wood, so that it absorbed the moist and keep the place cool. And some young teenagers threw fire in, and there was a huge fire for 3 weeks. Finally, they fought the fire and stopped the fire. It was one of the biggest firefighting event here. I did not know this. I was not in Santa Clara at that time. And this one, because they fight the fire, so they put an aluminum ladder inside, and the aluminum ladder was completely melt and get into this ingot.